Hello everybody, welcome to my first episode of Minecraft. Today we're playing vanilla and we're going to play single player and we're going to do a new Let's Build. I created this world earlier today and I haven't really done anything in here much, so let's open it up and you'll see we've got a village. And I already flew around the village and kind of tweaked it a little bit to put some curbing around the roads and did some other little things with the buildings, but today we're going to be building a starter house. And there was quite a bit of debate on what to do for my first video, but I figured I might as well start at the beginning and we will start making a tiny little starter house. Alright, now the torches is where I'm going to build here, and we're going to be using cobblestone, birchwood stairs, oakwood stairs, and smoke logs, along with a door and a few windows. Alright, so let's get started. We're going to start off by making this house foundation, and it's going to be, the foundation is going to be 5 by 5, so the interior is only going to be 3 by 3, which is very doable for a very small starter house. Now the floor is going to be oak. And the doorway is going to be here. Okay, so we need to put an entry here. So I'll put some steps coming up here, and now I can start the walls. Okay, now we're going to make this, 3 high? Trying to remember, I built this earlier and it was hard to remember what I did earlier, but I can't remember exactly how I did it, but we'll figure it out as we go. This is where the windows are going to be. We're going to have 3 windows. We're going to have a doorway here. Okay. We're actually going to put an upside down stair above the doorway. And for the windows, we're going to put a stair here. And we're just going to go planks across the, planks across the top. Okay. And a stair under the bottom of the window. I get a lot of my inspiration from Minecrafters like Corrales especially, because Corrales is awesome. He can build a lot of stuff. So that's where I get the stair ideas from. So kudos to you, Corrales. So this is going to be the inside of our house. There's going to be windows here. Okay. And a lot of you are probably thinking, you know, well, 3 by 3 house is too small, but for starting it's not bad at all. Okay, we're going to do a roof here. This is where our roof is going to start, which is why we're only using planks above windows. And you can do all oak like this and bring your roof up. So we're going to do regular peak roof. But what I like to do is line the roof with cobble, because I think it makes it look a lot nicer. Now I'm not the fastest builder in the world, but I'll probably get there, so bear with me if I don't derp it all up here. So that's the start of the roof here. So we'll get started over here, build this side. So this is my first video. It's a little bit hard to figure out what to talk about while I'm doing this. So I may just ramble a little bit, but we'll figure it out together. Alright, now you can see it's not looking too bad, but we need to make our walls a little bit taller here. So for the attic area we're going to just use oak. Otherwise, if we use birch, it'll all kind of look the same and it'll look really derpy right there. So that's why we're doing that. I'm going to fill this in with oak stairs. Okay, do the same thing on this side. So derpy at building. I love building, but I'm not very, what do you want to say, not very accurate at building. I tend to place a lot of bad blocks, but like I said, we'll get there together. So now, I actually want to take this out. We need some kind of support for our roof, so what we're going to do is we're going to build a log support right here. Granted, you'll only see this from the inside, but that's alright. We'll get back to our roof. I'll put an upside down that stair there, and that idea comes from Corellis again, because Corellis is awesome. And then upside down stairs to make the edges look nice. We'll do the same thing in the front. Now really, all these materials are really easy to find because there's birch trees everywhere, and there's also cobble everywhere, and there's oak everywhere. Except for in this world, there's not much here. Because this isn't a default world, it's a flat world. Not the standard flat world, but just a regular one. And you can see, that's not a bad looking starter house, really. So we will get some window panes, and a door. And the door I'm going to place from the inside, because I think they look better when they're from the inside, because it adds a little bit of depth to it. Otherwise it's all, if you put it from the outside, it looks like this, and that looks bad. You can't really use a stair, and it just, yeah, looks better from the inside. Okay, so now we got our door. We'll cut a couple windows in here. And that's pretty much our house done. Some of the other things you can do is on the edges of your roof here, you can actually take, let me get a stair here. You can actually put a stair going this way to add a little bit of something there. And that's our house. It's not bad. It's a starter house. You can make it big. You can actually start with this, and then you can add on to the back of it if you leave room. We didn't leave room here because it's a village. But you can actually add on to the back of it and use this as a starting entry for your house. Now, what I like to do is if you start off and you're near dark oak is an awesome material. I'm really glad they added it to the game because if you use it for roofing, it looks spectacular. And I'll show you that real quick. Especially with like the cobble edging. And I know a lot of people hate on cobble, but I like it. It looks kind of medieval-ish. But as you can see, that looks really, really nice. And if you take the dark oak planks and you accent it by putting dark oak here instead of the regular oak, that makes a really sharp looking house. But we're doing ours in oak because this is a starter house, and not everybody's going to start off and be lucky enough to find dark oak. So we're going to leave this as oak. Excuse me. And besides, with oak, it kind of matches our little derpy village here. So now we need to furnish the inside. Okay, first off, when you start, you're going to need a few certain things, okay? We're going to need things like, let's see, we need a furnace, we're going to need a crafting table, we're going to need a chest, or maybe a few chests, and you're going to need a bed. And that's pretty much all you really need when you start off. That's the most important basics here. And that's pretty much what we're going to cover. So I'm going to do the interior here. I'm going to spruce it up a bit by putting some upside down, whoops, we want oak. Put some upside down stairs here so it kind of looks like a vaulted ceiling. And then you can see our support beam there too. So first thing to do is I'm going to put our bed in here. Okay. And then what I like to do is I like to put crafting table here. Alright. We can put, let's put the furnace there. Keep our feet warm at night. Then over here we can put crafting table, and we can put a double chest. And that covers pretty much what you're going to need when you start off, okay? We'll need some torches, because it's going to be dark in here otherwise. You can put torches up here, or you can put them down here, wherever you want really. And this is pretty much how I furnish an interior of a starter house. It's not much, it's a starter house. But anyway, that's it for this video, and we will see you another time. Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.